Hello, my name is Sean. Welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to give my opinion on the designs for these cars that Nissan unveiled a few days ago. Now, these are EV cars. They're going to be future EV cars, and some of the designs are pretty interesting. I don't know anything about these cars. I wanted to come in without any knowledge whatsoever, so I didn't read about them. I'm just going off the design. And I'm going to give you the names. The first is the Surf Out. Next is the Max Out, the Hangout, and the Chill Out. Those are some pretty interesting names. I'll give my opinion on those in a minute. Up first, we have the Surf Out, which is a baby cyber truck, if you will, except it doesn't have the polygonal esque design. It's not as sharp, and of course, it's not as big. Now, this car has an open configuration, like there's no separation between the outside and the inside. It's all one thing. As you can see, there's a surfboard sitting in this car next to where the driver would be sitting. Okay, and the backrests are very simple. The interior is very simple, very what's the word? Concept esque, because of course this is a concept car. And the most interesting thing about this truck is the tailgate. It has LED lights, and it looks like it's configurable. One, you see hearts on it, a smiley face, surfs up, hand gesture. A little cheesy, but it's there. Somebody like me would probably do something totally different with that. Of course, there's also a picture of the car with a cover on it. It's kind of a SUV design going on. Some of the classic trucks had covers like this. I would call a tunnel cover, something like that. Pretty interesting. Not the best design I've ever seen, but it's passable, I guess. And next we have the Hangout, and the name itself kind of says it all. And I'm assuming this is a family-oriented EV crossover. It doesn't look like it's big enough to be a full-size SUV, but it has an interesting design. With the chairs look like they're positionable, like you can have them facing towards each other or facing towards a big, massive TV screen. Now, I don't know why anybody would want to be sitting in a car and watching TV. If you're going to be hanging out, why not hang out at home? I don't see any steering wheel whatsoever, so I'm assuming this is a self-driving car, and it has sliding opening doors like old school minivans would have, except they go towards the front of the car instead of sliding to the back. Overall, this car is giving me Range Rover vibe and Nissan Cube vibes. It's just, I'm not feeling it at all. I don't get the point of this. I don't know why anybody would go to the beach and then want to watch TV. It's just pointless to me, but it's whatever. And next we have the Max out. Now this has the most basic design out of all the cars, and I don't want to call it the most interesting because it's not really much you can tell. The passenger side is more peeled back than the driver's side. I'm guessing this is to showcase a focus of the driver being forward when he's driving the car. Now, if this car has the AI self-driving, the seat for the driver also might sit back into a position where he can chill out or max out or relax or whatever it is, while the car drives itself. Now, this is a roadster. There's no top. It's all wind in the face and all that stuff, and it's an EV, so I'm sure that won't be the most thrilling acceleration that you ever feel, as this car is, probably doing crazy miles per hour in instances you can't even fathom. And y'all know I'm a lover of sports cars, but I'm gonna have to say no, this is not the one for me at all. Just maybe a little more detail need to be added to the design. Other than that, yeah, it's a no. And lastly, we have the chill out, and this is what I'm assuming to be the full size SUV EV of the bunch. And it's similar to the Hangout, except I don't see any TVs, just people sitting around chilling, or, as I guess the name would suggest, sipping coffee with their feet up on the dash. Now, I'm assuming this is not just a self-driving car because you can see the steering wheel in this car and other pictures. They just have it tucked away when you're not driving or when it's not in use. It might be even self-driving. And this car's most interesting features are the suicide doors. And this has the most modern design out of all the cars that were shown, which means it's probably the one that would be closest to production. I don't know. I'm assuming this chill out, hangout concept is due to the fact that EV cars take a long time to charge in, a couple hours, maybe even a couple minutes in the future. Who knows? So they're just giving you something to do, relax, chill, whatever while that's going on. Or you might want to take your family to a park or something, and this be the main point of, where to go when all that fun is being had. Overall, I don't see the point of it, but it's okay. So here's my final opinion. They're very interesting designs. This wasn't made for me. Of course, by the time these cars roll out around, 2030, I'll be nearing my 50s. So they're not going for me. I'm not the crowd they're looking for. The crowd they're looking for probably isn't even born yet. My biggest complaint is the naming, the chill out, max out, hang out, surf out. That's corny. That's cornball. You have to do much better, and I know that you can because those names are dated as 90s. Okay, we're talking about would it be 40 years by the time these cars come out? You can do better. You have to because that's corny. Like I said. But yeah, there you have it. My opinion on the designs for Nissan's future EV cars. And yeah, tell me, what do you think about these cars? Do you like them? Do you love them? Which is one of you most excited about? Or do you think the names are corny like I do? Let me know in the comments. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.